The comedy of forgetting passwords. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a universally shared experience, a modern-day Greek tragedy, a digital rite of passage, forgetting your password. Yes, that glorious moment when your brain decides to delete the one piece of information you need to access your entire digital life. It's frustrating, it's maddening, but let's be honest, it's also pretty hilarious. Think about it. You're staring at that login screen. You type in what you think asterisk is the password. You hit enter. Incorrect password. Okay, no problem. Maybe you capitalized the first letter this time. You try again. Incorrect password. Now a bead of sweat forms. Was it the one with the exclamation point at the end? Or was that for my bank account? You try that. Incorrect password. You have 2 attempts remaining before your account is locked. This is where the panic truly sets in. 2 attempts left. It's like being the hero in a movie trying to defuse a bomb. The timer is ticking down. Your heart is racing. You close your eyes, trying to mentally travel back in time to the moment you created the password. What were you thinking? What song was playing? What did you have for lunch that day? Maybe the password is tuna melt 1998. You type it in with a surge of desperate confidence. Incorrect password. Your account has been temporarily locked for security reasons, and there it is. Defeat. You've been outsmarted by your past self. The password creation process itself is a comedy of errors. The requirements are getting insane. It must be at least 12 characters long. It must contain an uppercase letter, a lowercase letter, a number, and a symbol. It cannot be similar to your last 3 passwords. It cannot contain your name, your pet's name, or the word password. It must not be a common word. It should also be the name of a medieval constellation, visible only from the southern hemisphere during a leap year. So you end up with something like GZ and 4PLQ, #K**B. You stare at it, knowing deep down you will never ever remember this sequence of keyboard chaos. You tell yourself, I'll write it down somewhere safe. But where is somewhere safe? On a sticky note that gets lost in a week, in a notebook you'll never find again. Or do you just trust your brain? The same brain that can't remember why you walked into a room. It's a gamble, and we almost always lose. Then there's the forgot password link, our supposed savior, the digital lifeline. You click it, filled with a renewed sense of hope. Please enter the email address associated with this account. Easy enough. You type it in. An email has been sent with instructions to reset your password. You rush to your inbox, open the email, and click the reset link. And what do you say? Please enter your new password. It cannot be the same as your old password, and the cycle begins anew. You're back to square one, trying to invent another unmemorable string of characters that you will inevitably forget in 3 weeks. Let's not forget the security questions. These were supposed to be our backup, the foolproof way to prove we are who we say we are. What was the name of your first pet? Easy, Fluffy. You type it in. Incorrect. What? Was it Fluffy with a capital F? Fluffy in all lowercase. Did I spell it with a PH for some weird reason? Then you realize, oh wait, my first pet was a goldfish named Captain Bubbles. Fluffy was the hamster. You try Captain Bubbles. Incorrect. After 10 minutes of guessing, you remember you were feeling sarcastic that day, and your answer was actually, my first pet was it. Who does that? Past you, that's who. Past you is a menace. My personal favorite is when you have to call customer support. You wait on hold for 45 minutes, listening to the same looping classical music, only to finally speak to a human. They ask you a series of questions to verify your identity. Can you confirm the last 4 digits of the credit card you used in 2012? Who remembers that? What was the total of your first purchase on our site? I don't know, like $7.99. It feels less like a security check and more like a high-stakes trivia game about your own life, and you're losing badly. And what about the family tech support calls? Honey, I can't get into my email. You go over and see your mum has tried password 123 17 times. You guide her through the reset process, help her create a new secure password. You write it down for her on a giant piece of paper and tape it to the monitor. 2 days later, you get the same call. It's not working. It's a never-ending saga, a generational struggle against the tyranny of the login box. I've seen people go through the 5 stages of grief over a forgotten password. First, denial. No, this is definitely the right password. The website must be broken. Then, anger. Why is this stupid thing not working? I hate this website. Followed by bargaining. Okay, computer, please, if you just let me in this one time, I promise I'll write it down. Then, depression. I'm locked out forever. My digital life is over. My photos, my emails, all gone. And finally, acceptance. A quiet sigh as you click forgot password for the millionth time. We've all been there, whispering every possible password variation to our screens like we're trying to guess a magical spell. Abracadabra, dois, tres, start. No, hocus pocus exclamation point. Still no. We try our kids' birthdays, our anniversary, our dog's middle name, the street we grew up on combined with our favorite number. It's an intimate dance of memory and failure. We create these elaborate digital keys and then immediately lose them in the messy attic of our own minds. It's a shared human experience that connects us all in this digital age. The next time you see that incorrect password message, before you get too frustrated, just take a second to laugh. Laugh at the absurdity of it all. Laugh at your past self who thought my P at SSW0RD Iselson was a stroke of genius. We're all in this together, collectively locked out of our own digital houses. It's a comedy, and we're all the stars. What is the most ridiculous password you've ever forgotten, or the silliest security question you've set up? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to read your stories. If you enjoyed this and want to see more content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.